Greetings, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, your time. How are we doing today? Happy weekend to everybody. Hopefully, your day is going on well. Mine is still going on as usual. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. As usual, the Faceless stream. We got something we have to discuss today. Hey! Yummy Kitchen Delight. How are you, Mama? Yummy, it's like your Fridays are less busier. Fridays. How are you doing? Am I correct? Your Fridays are less busy. We are okay, and you, the picture confused me. Hey, the picture confused you for real? Did I give you a heart attack? Okay, one quick one. That picture you're looking at there and my picture, who is the finest? She fine past me. We are all okay. How is the family? We are hanging in there. Take it to Michael. Who fine pass? That picture you're looking at, or me, both. Okay. We'll give to Michael. Thank you for coming in. How is your hobby? How is the kids? And how has your week been? Stressful, productive, and everything. Oh my goodness. Wow. I clicked out again to see if I'm right. Okay, so who is the finest now? Tell me now. My week was okay. Hi, Bluebell. How are you doing? Bluebell, how is Papa doing? Papa is better now. Papa is much better. Papa is much better, right? Did you give that to Michael? Huh? You gave to Michael? Guys, today is Friday. That's it. I'm very stocked. I'm very busy today. I do not know. In fact, I don't know how the months went by. I can't believe that the kids will be going back to school. Some will be going back next week. Some will be going back the upper week. Oh my goodness. Honestly, it's I just can't believe it. How time flies, huh? 8 months. So we're just having September, October, November. Guys, you know we have just 3 months to December. Do you know we just have 4 months? Four months to New Year. Do you know that? 4 months to New Year. Oh. Now, wow. Are you feeling me old already? You are old? You are just 22. Then what do you think me and Yomi Kitchen will be doing? Me and Yomi Kitchen are old cargo then. Sorry guys. My husband just got me this sweet veggie burger. I'm sorry. I can't skip it. Sorry if you are getting that sound. You know me now. If I leave it, by the time I'm done with the life, my kids will finish it. I don't trust them. Stop. Mama, compared to many, I am no longer the baby. My sister always now is saying you are no longer. Who told you? You're a baby, oh. You are still baby. Yomi Kitchen, even we are still baby to our parents. If my mom was still alive, she will call me a baby. My mom will call me a baby. I'm telling you. I'm a baby to my mom. I'm a baby to my mom, oh. So, you are still a baby, oh. I'm telling you. Don't finish this, you know. Come, don't finish it. Wait, let me take a bite. I don't, these children, please, guys, pardon me, Let me just have a bite. mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Do you know, I remember when I was 35, my mom, 35, at 32, my mom still called me a baby. I'll be like, oh, mama, who's that? You're a baby, can't sit down. I'm like, what? Because I'm a baby. She said, yes, you're my baby now. Even if you are grown and you're married, you are a baby. I'm like, okay. Oh. So we are all babies. Everywhere, if you ask me. Guys, 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. 1 second, please. I'm going to just mute for just 1 minute, please. Okay, guys, we're back. We're back. We're back. I don't know what happened to co-host. I heard him screaming from upstairs, so I had to go see what is wrong with him. So, sorry about that. And just like as I told you guys, before I could come back, my middle son finished the bread and the burger. In fact, I don't know how he swallowed everything. That's what this is what I go through. These children, they would, in fact, you cannot trust them. They'll just finish everything. Okay. So, I'm streaming with my phone. Let's see, did anybody come in when I muted it? So, pardon me if I haven't welcomed you. Let me... Let me see who and who is in the chat. You better respect yourself. If you want to chew the apple, you chew the apple properly. And stop your... I'm not in the mood. Okay, guys. So let's see those in the stream. We got 2 people watching. Do I have to mute this again? Okay, guys. So, in fact, let's start again. If I haven't welcomed you in the stream, I'm sorry. Let me stop it. Let me see those that joined in. Okay. Yummy Kitchen, thank you for coming in. Nayachika, how are you doing? And how are the kids doing? Thank you for coming in. Who again joined in? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Alice John TV, how are you? Thank you for coming in. And if you're still here, let me know if you're still here. Type something, say something. I know those that are still here. So guys, I hope everybody is doing well. It's like today is muting and unmuting. Let me mute you guys a while. For a minute, I'm coming. Okay, guys, I'm back again. Today is today. If you're just joining me, my name is Mary. If you're coming for the first time, if you don't know, in fact, I am a mother. That's why you see the muting and unmuting. But never mind. How is everybody doing? How is your weekend going? Bluebird, you said Papa is doing well. That's good news. You are no longer a baby. You are the baby of the house, whether you like it or not. And today, not today. Gonna finish. And Naya, I hope you're doing well, and I hope your kids are doing great, and I hope your family is also doing well. And Alicia TV, I don't know if you're still here, Mama. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, guys, you see the topic we're talking about today. You guys saw the topic, right? The topic is fat, guys. I'm not gonna be here for a long time. I've already wasted some of it, but that's okay. I'm streaming with my phone. I'm streaming with my phone. And I pray I keep my patience all through this trip because I am already, in fact, I'm getting angry already. I don't see why a child will be chewing apple and that child will be crying at the same time. What is this one? This is called, what is it called? This is called, somebody should give me a name for it though. So if you better warn co-host, warn him now if you know him very, very well. So somebody said, by the by the topic we have, how's YouTube going for you? Okay. That's good, Naya. Good to know. Good to know that everything is well with you. There was this one of your videos I watched that you guys. I think you guys went to the park. You went to the park with your kids. Oh my goodness, and they could not. They were just enjoying themselves. Kids love outdoors and all that. So today's topic is we're talking about somebody said, I want him to love me. I want him to love me in all situation. I want him to love me in all situation. I'm not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend here. Naya, which one is thank you. Naya, I watch most of your videos, but most time I don't leave comments because when you're watching video, it depends where you're watching it, maybe on your on your laptop or on your phone. Before you could come back, it has rolled over. So most of the time I hardly drop comment, but most of the time I also drop comment if it is the one I'm sitting down and I'm watching. There's some people I love watching their video. I just love watching their video and see how they're doing, So so what I was saying that now this lady said we're not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend here. No. We're talking about legitimate relationship, legitimate. And when you talk about legitimate relationship, it simply means if that man has paid your dowry, if that man has married you in church, if that man has married you in tradition, that is legitimate. But illegitimate is when you are living with a man and you are there spreading your legs and you are bearing children for him, and you say, hey, it's a lie, he's not your husband, and she's not your wife either. So our topic is on the legitimate relationship. So now she's saying that I'm bringing, I always bring this question to us. So I want to know your opinion because she's also watching. This person is watching, and it is also a lesson to us that is married also. What are we going to learn out of it? You want your husband to love you regardless what. When you mean regardless what? In all situation. Come morning, come night, come sun, come rain, you want your husband to love you. Oh my goodness. Somebody just, can you stop? Why are you being greedy? Thank you, Naya. If I'm not mistaken, it's my eyes deceiving me, but I'm sure my eyes is not deceiving me. Thank you for that blessing. We do not take that for granted. May the Lord refill your pocket in a millionfold. So the question is, please, she's watching. Remember, each time I come to us, because I don't want to be giving advices. At times I want to hear from you guys, those ones that are matured. And I know I have matured people here that are married. Now you want your husband to love you regardless anything, in all situations. When you mean you want your husband to love you, You are sick, you want him to love you. You want him to always be there 247. Now, the question I asked her is, are you there for your husband 247? Do you also love him? Do you love this man? Do you love him? Do you love him? Leave this boy, he knows what he's doing. If you see the big apple he's eating, and at the same time he's crying, nyang, 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 you know he's not, that cry is not from his mind. But immediately now, I leave the live stream, the cry will end. He knows what he's doing. So please, what are the answers? I need answers. I need answers. If you want this man to love you unconditionally, you want this man to love you morning, night, noon, everything, because she's claiming that he no longer loves her as he used to love her before. And the question I'm asking her is, do you love him? Do you pay same attention seeking? He knows well, so you are. Do you also love him the way you used to love him? If you are the type that calls your husband my lord, or if you are the type that calls your husband my baby, whatever you call him, I don't know, I'm not there with you. Do you still pay him the same respect? Because we know that the Bible said that men should love their wives. Men, love your wives like as Christ loved the church. It is there in the Bible. We should always refer to the Bible whenever we say anything, because the Bible is our guidance. And that women should respect and honor their husband. Do you see it? What men needs is respect and honor from their wife. You respect your husband and you honor your wife, and you honor your husband. If you talk back at your husband, he's not going to pay attention to you. So guys, start writing now. I don't have much time to be here. Answer the question for me, please. She's listening. What is your advice to her? So, sorry guys, I muted before I have unmuted. I'm so sorry. So, what do you think? What is your what are your thoughts? What do you have to tell her? Because I told her point blank, go and check yourself. Check yourself back. Do you still pay the same respect you used to pay to him? Do you still do you do you love him the way you used to love him before? Because if he's no longer loving you as you claim, and is no longer paying attention, that he's a changed person, there must be something you are doing that has made him not to do the same, or not to reciprocate, right? Back to you. You need to communicate and put everything out there. So that is the question. That is what I was asking her. Because, you know, it's just like a kettle calling a pot black, right? You have to check yourself. There must be something you're also doing that is not going well with him. And maybe he cannot tell you, this is what you're doing that I do not like. So And he decided to... What's wrong with you? Stop it. Ha! He decided to pay you back in your own coin. So guys, what do you think? What do you say to this person? You know, we learn every day. Because when there is a problem, there is usually communication barrier. Most of the times, there is. Most of the times. But I believe there must be something. You know, at times, we might be putting out some attitude there unknowingly that you do not even know. That you do not even know that is harming your marriage. Ask your husband some questions and know what is bothering him. So you're saying the lady should ask her husband questions and know what is bothering him, right? Business Studies, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. How is your day going? Thank you for stopping by. And that's it. Ask your husband some questions. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? We are doing good. Thank you for joining us. So, okay, she should ask him the question and know what is bothering him. What you have to do is say what's upsetting you. If you are doing something that is annoying him and he's not saying exactly, and the same is happening to you, and you are not saying anything, that's when the problem arises. Okay, start ask. Okay, start to ask him what's wrong and let him say his heart without being defensive and giving attitude. You guys are making a point there because the question is, if you have two people that love each other, you know what I mean? Love is a beautiful thing, especially when you marry somebody that understands you. You marry somebody, honestly, your friend, your soulmate, everything, and that you guys share everything. And all of a sudden, you feel that that person is not, is the person suddenly withdraws himself or withdraws herself, because at times, this time now, it's a case with this woman. At times, how do I say it? It's not everybody that says what is in their mind and they will just withdraw to themselves. At times, it might be the attitude that you're displaying, or even something you are doing unknowingly, or maybe the attention you normally give to him, you are giving it to your kids, or something is happening, you know. I don't know. Sometimes people feel they can't talk because of attitude and not feeling heard. Sometimes misunderstanding happens. That's another point there. That's another point there. Honestly. And with where a lot of things are going now, a lot of marriages are just headed to the rock. Because do I say maybe, in fact, I don't know the word to use. Is it patient? Nobody has patience any longer. Nobody wants to talk any longer. Everybody are just displaying this don't care attitude. Well, if he has that attitude towards me, I also give him the attitude. And before you know it, this attitude will just damage a lot of things. It will damage a lot of things. And you might see that what is really causing this problem is just a very little thing. Just a very little thing. But nobody is ready to talk about it. You need to put the kid one aside and tell them this is mom's, and that time you need to play by yourselves and let me see. Okay. You need to put the kids one side and tell them this is mom's and dad's time. You need to play by yourselves and have that time to communicate and give your undivided attention. That's another thing again. Hi, Matters. How are you doing? How is your family doing? And how did your day go? Um, so that is what we're saying. That's what we're saying because a lot of things, honestly, a lot of things, a lot of things can just start cracking a marriage, can just start cracking a marriage and create a very I am great, thank you. How are you? I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. And just creates this barrier that will take a very long time to settle down, honestly. And even some of us also make the same mistake without knowing. And it, and even now, a lot of people don't even want to communicate any longer. Ha! The tense everywhere, the stress everywhere, with a lot happening everywhere. It's not easy. But we know that, yes, children can take your time, but you have to remember your spouse comes first. Hi, love. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. How is your day going? And how is everything? How did everything go with you today? Thank you for joining us. So, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the lady that, if you look at the topic, it's just the way it is. She's married. They're legally married. They have their kids. So she's like the husband. She wants her husband to love her in all situations. And when you say you want your husband to love you in all situations, even if that's 24/7, you want your husband to love you. That is just the simple meaning. That And when I spoke with her, she's like, that the way he used to love her before is no longer how is she no longer sees that. She no longer sees that things are changing, and she doesn't know what the problem is. And I asked her, don't you think you are doing something that he can take? And he's showing that attitude. And she's saying she doesn't know if she has done anything. She can't really see anything she has done. We're always quick to not to see anything we have. Oh my Baba. We as women in general, in fact, we are always quick not to see anything we have done. It is the men that has always done, you know. It is the men that they always is always the men that are doing. We hardly do. But when you look at it, the problem might really be coming from you. Either the way you talk to him, you no longer talk to him that way. After all, the Bible says that men should love their wife as Christ loved the church. Women, honor and respect your husband. I'm telling you, women play the innocent card. I did nothing to him. Even if you still cook for him, wash his clothes, do everything, or maybe there is that thing you still used to do that you're no longer doing. Are you denying him the conjugal union? There must be something. And once he's not getting that thing he always has gotten from you before, well, and men to play innocent. Once he's no longer getting it, now he will just like, okay, well, let me also not, let me reduce the affection and love that I used to show you. And this is before you know it, before you could say Jack Robinson. These are the things that bring down marriages. There is always a reason for a change. That is it. I'm telling her, go back and checkmate yourself and know what you're doing. It is either you're giving his time now, you are giving it more to the kids. I do not really love, not always, oh. There are men that will be first to say sorry and admit that they are in wrong. It takes two to fight. That is the truth. Likewise, also, there are women that will say sorry. I'm telling you, there are women, but at times, in fact, I don't even know what to say any longer. But the question still remains. A lot of people just don't want to. Nobody wants to talk it out any longer. And what I was saying earlier, we should know that before these kids started coming, before you started bearing children, it was just you and this man. Marriage is for companionship, then children, then procreation. You see that before children came, you were married to this man. It was just both of you. You loved him unconditionally. In fact, you worshipped him. He did the same to you. You guys were everywhere and all that and all that. Yet, when children start coming, the attention is going to divide. We know that. There's going to be a divided attention, for example. Yes, but as a woman, because the way we are made, we are multitasking. We have that magic. We can balance it. We still try to balance it, because that newborn baby needs all the attention, needs all the. It's a fragile baby. Now, what are you not saying? Eh. You just like, even if you're eating, you play, that baby just cried. You go for the baby and all that. It does not matter. When that happens, you see the jealousy in men. Oh my goodness. Even some of them say it out. What are you doing? Let him cry. What do you mean he's crying? Let him cry now. Will he die if he's crying? Some of them say that. And as they're telling you, that's the way it is. And I prefer those ones that say it out than the ones that bottle it up. So, because you are baiting, you even hear the sound. It's also possible he's going through some stress that she's not aware of. That's another thing. Because the world itself is so stressful. Yes, that's another point. That's another point. So, to what I'm saying, then stop. Can you just stop? Then some of them say it out, and some of us try, to see how we can do it. Let me tell you, if you want to know how jealous men can be, just when you're pregnant, you will know how jealous, because you go, it's that baby is in your tummy. Is that baby you? No, then when the baby comes, the jealousy increase. Because he knows you are going to share the love. It's no longer, at times, where it is more, where is more unbearable is when the woman gives it to the baby 100%. Some gives it to that baby 100%, and tell the man to wait. You're not a big baby. I beg, we have been praying for this baby for a long time. So, what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is, let us just try, because those kids will grow. They will grow and leave you. They will grow and go, whether we like it or not. And when they leave, it's just you and that man. When they leave, it's just you and that woman. And when that, what is it called? When that differences is there already, and that coldness is there, and they have all grown and they have left, that is when it's going to be done on you. It's going to be done on you. That whether you like it or not, you still need your partner. I'm telling you guys, honestly. Children will grow. They will grow. We see it in films. Even if we're still training our own children, we grew and we left our parents now. Even some people, you tell them, haven't you called? Say, I will call her. I'll call him. I just spoke with my mom. I will call her. Should I be calling her every minute of the day? But that your mom, that she was there for you every step of the way. She was there. You know what I mean now? So, So you just know you and that man. It's both of you will grow old. It's both of you will die together. You know, through we need partners. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. 8. That is just the truth, and that is why one day that crazy home will be empty. I'm telling you honestly. Okay, you guys can hear me now screaming, shouting, wait, that look at the burger. The burger my husband got for me. I told you guys, let me take a bite. before before I had co-host screaming, yes, I took a bite, but before I could come down, my middle son has finished it. He finished the bread and the burger and just left the lettuce and the tomatoes. For who to eat? For me or where? So these are the things we're talking about here in life. So you see what I'm saying? So, most of our times when these things are happening to people, let us also learn. Let us also learn. We are married. We are married. You know, it becomes hard when the kid starts coming. Your attention is divided. And yes, he might be going through stress. Or maybe nothing might just be the problem. At times some men, they just withdrew to themselves. At times some men, they just withdrew to themselves. Maybe they are going through something, or they just want to be alone. You see what I mean? They just don't want to talk. They just want a quiet time. And that time they want that quiet moment. That is when you want to be cuddled. You want to be spoken softly. You want your breakfast in the morning on the bed. Huh? It's not even in the mood to give you the breakfast on the bed. Somebody once said that every day, even if you give a man, um, even if you give a man, what is it called? Even if you give a man X, you guys know what I mean, right? Jenny's vlog. Hi, Jenny's vlog. How are you doing, Mama? Thank you for joining us. How how did your day go, or how is your day going? Thank you for stopping by. So even if you give a man X every day, you give a man X in the morning, in the noon, in the night, you give different styles and everything. At times, he doesn't want to go to your mountain of holies. At times, he doesn't even want you to go to his, he doesn't want to go to your holy Jerusalem, and he doesn't want you to go to his mountain of holies. But that doesn't mean the love has diminished. Maybe he just wants to be alone for some time. I'm fine, Mama. I hope you are fine too. I'm good, though. Thanks for asking. So, you see how it is? Please don't be confused. Okay, you guys are communicating. So, it's not all about... At times, nobody feels it. At times, nobody feels it. It's not all about holies or whatever you can do. At times, it doesn't work. But if it is somebody you understand, that you've lived with for years, you should have learned, you should have known when he wants to keep quiet, when he just wants to be, he just wants to be left alone. At times, same with kids. Haven't you seen at times you want to cuddle your child, he's like, Mom, I just don't need this, you're cuddling now, just let me be. Don't give me this, you're pecking, this, you're cuddling, this, your hugs. I don't want it. And you're wondering, you don't want the pecking, you don't want the cuddling, you don't want the hug, you don't, yes, the child tells you, no, I don't want it, Mom. You see what I mean? Or maybe he's going through stress. Remember, I told us there are so many things that can keep that was it Monday? That was the day we were talking. That was the day we were talking, and I said, if you don't want to be depressed, don't go. If you don't want to be depressed, if you want your day to go 100% well, don't go to social media. When I mean social media, in fact, don't go to Facebook. Don't turn on the news. Just pretend everything is fine. Okay, Monday. Just pretend everything is fine. Because if you wake up 100%, you turn on the news, you might just be hearing the fire outbreak that killed a lot of people, or somebody went to school and opened and started firing at kids. You must just hear something that is going to, in fact, your mood will be rubbished immediately, unless you are heartless. Then you go to Facebook. You're going to hear this person was abducted. Not only abducted, the person was even raped alongside with it. In fact, the person was butchered. Oh, kids are missing. They just went to school and abducted some kids. My people, I'm telling you guys, if you just want your day to go on, you want to be happy, or you call home, you are here, you decide to interact with people back in Nigeria. Your name is sorry. They'll tell you, don't you see what just happened? This person just... That reminds me. I think we have really done justice to this topic. There is this one that is going around. That is going around everywhere. I don't know if you guys have heard it. A young lady that hacked. Is it? You guys know when I say hacked another man to go and see the Lord. There is this lady that hacked another man to go see the Lord. Have you guys read it? It's everywhere. Even it was somebody that called me and was bringing it to my attention. It's marveling that even our young ladies have started also deleting people with so much impunity. Then that brings me to the question. Bringing forth children to the world is very, very easy. What are you teaching them? What are you really teaching these children? Okay, let me bust your bubbles, guys. Last month, all was well last month. Not until I turned on the social media. How old did I tell you that girl was? Is it 9 years old?
Yes.
Good. My son even remembers. A 9-year-old girl burned down a supermarket. 9-year-old girl. Everybody saw that news, right? In Nigeria. 9 years. She said she learned it in film. She was watching film and she decided to experiment it. Guys, when we're talking about supermarket, for you, okay, at least I've been to London now. I've been to London. Guys, you know Primark, don't you know? Primark is one of the biggest supermarket. You have Primark, you have Next, you have, which one again? Guys, help me now with the oh, people are confirming it. Yeah, I saw it. I think she was sent. Two people have confirmed they saw it. Primax, yes. Primax. Primax is like our which one do we go here, sir? That is like Primax. What is that? Walmart. Primax is like our Walmart here. Walmart. So Walmart here, we'll go to Walmart here. So because Walmart is very okay. Same like Primax also. You see what I mean? Same as Primax also. So the question I'm asking is, TK Maxx, oh Jare, I've been to Next, I've been to TK Maxx. There's another one I love shopping. What is that one? What is that? M&S. M&S. I saw it. Her mother sent. Oh, hey! It was her mother that sent her. You see what I said? You see it? Her own mother sent her to go and burn down a big supermarket. A big supermarket that is like Primark, so guys. Marks and Spencer, yes, Marks and Spencer, yeah. I love, I used to go to all those places in Oxford, right? Guys, you can imagine. Her mother sent her. Her mother. So it was her mother that was one that was standing there, because there was a lady that was shown, the camera caught, that was standing, that when she went where the lighter and the gas were kept, and she lighted it, it did not light at first time. Oh, so it was her mother that told her to make sure it is lighting very well. Honestly speaking. Where did her mother come from? Did the devil find her and catch her? Hey! That is what people were saying. I just, when I showed that to my son couldn't believe it. And when that fire started, you could see how happy she was, guys. This young girl was so happy. This young girl was so happy. Just I'm telling you, don't know what kind of spirit. That is the problem. But the question I'm asking now, is it her father? Is it the girl's father that owns the supermarket? I don't know. It is not her father that owns the supermarket now. It is not her parents that owns the supermarket. Not at all. What is the connection? Tomorrow now that girl can even carry bomb and delete everybody that is in school. I'm telling you guys. She will carry bomb. She will be in bomb. My dear, it's not only that girl is, in fact, I don't know the kind of place she came from. She can just decide to finish everybody. Blow them all up. These are the questions we ought to be asking ourselves. What are we breeding to the world? It's not just bringing them forth and hey, she gave birth to a boy. Hey, she gave birth to a girl. Hey, party, you wear the best clothes and all that. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. If you ask me. Guys, at this junction, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out that showed up. Thank you to our oldies. Thank you to our oldies and thank you to and you guys can hear co-host. He's saying chi chi to parents are also now teaching people. Parents are also now teaching people's children to lie. Imagine, to steal. It took me 2 years to undo everything. The little that I imagine. Hey, Talk with Rich, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. How are your kids and everything going with you? Honestly, we should be careful. We should be very careful. Who are our kids? You know, this one now they are to go back to school. We are doing well, thank you. This one now they are to go back to school. You don't know what their parents has inculcated in them. I'm telling you guys, please, mothers, our husband doesn't have time. Our husband does not have the time. But remember, if that child is good, na papa pikin. If that child is bad, na mama pikin. Take it or leave it. Our husbands does not have time. We are the eyes of our. In fact, let us endeavor. You see how we guided them in our tummy. You see how we guided them when they were little. Let us keep guiding them, please, mothers. Let us make it a priority every day. Even if it takes away something from you, your child comes back. See, you know how your child is happy when they go to school. I want to quickly say this. I want to quickly stress on this before I call it a day. I might not have time again to say it. There are small things happening and lots of us are under the weather, but we are all good. I think once we got the garden started and I started going outside, I honestly feel my depression and frustration left. It is very sad. So what I'm saying here is, see guys, let me tell us, just like I was saying, if that child, let us make it, I do it. I have made that part and parcel of myself. And I am proud of myself for doing that. And I also want every parent to do it because most of us here now are parents. Nonya has her kids. Some of us are still expecting. Some of us are expectant mother here. Some of us have kids. So all of us here are mothers. The youngest in here is Bluebell. But she's taking care of her siblings and all that. What is Mary trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, watch your child. You know, when your child goes to school, you know the mood they are when they go to school. If you have not started it, start it. You know the mood they are when they go to school. Make it a point of duty. In fact, it should be one thing in your diary. Go get a diary. That child is about to go. Pray over that your child. Remember, you don't know the spirit. Co-host, calm down. Just calm down. I'm almost rounding off. So, oh Jehovah Yahweh. People, it is well. It is well. It is very, very well. Eh? So, okay, somebody says, that's how I knew I really had cabin fever because I hadn't left the house. Okay. What? Stop it. What? Can you stop? Let me round off, Jabe. What? What if, can you stop it? I'll take you upstairs now. What if she is not mentally okay? She's okay. My dear, don't even say that. She's mentally sound. If she can put on the lighter and it did not light the first time, then she rechecked it up. See, Dr. Richie, I don't want to enter argument with you. She is 100% okay. And she should be taken to a juvenile jail. If it is there, they'll go and put her in a juvenile jail. Then she will, if her brain wasn't okay, it will reset. Co-host says it is time to go. So yeah, so what I'm saying is, what I'm really trying to say here is, you know your child very, very well, guys. Honestly, I really have to say this, even if co-host is not allowing me, even if co-host is not allowing, stop to say what I want to say. Anoint your child. Then after anointing your child, she was sent by her mother. After anointing your child, do you know the mood your child is before you took that your child to school, right? Then you take that your child to school, you will be the one to bring that child back. See, no matter how busy you are, make it a point of, it's a must. I'm not saying you should try, make it is a must. MUST. Immediately you pick that child up, if you are a good mother, you will look at the face, the facial expression and the body language of your child. Especially if you have a child that is an introvert, or you have a child that is an extrovert, or you have a child that is talkative, that they don't stop talking before that child starts going cold. Look at that child body language, look at the child facial expression. Then the moment that child enters the car, start the conversation. I do it often with my child. Even if it is my husband that picks my son up, and if he comes, I will continue the conversation as if I was the one that picked him up. How was your day today? That your child will tell you. What happened in school? That your child will tell you. Remember, no. Remember, no secrets amongst us, because actually there is no secret among you and your child. Me and my son, there is no secret. Even if he's asking me a question and I refuse, he will say, I thought there is no secret between us. That is what he will tell me. Talk will reach a lot. Okay, you're answering now. Okay, I hear you, host. Just dropping my opinion, and I still stand that many parents don't look into their child's mental health, and I am a witness. Okay, I am not I am not against your opinion, but what I'm saying is, whether she's mentally unstable or she is whatever is wrong with her, they should take her to juvenile jail. Yes. Then let them reset it there for her. I'm not against your opinion. I am not. After all, when anybody does anything wrong, they will tell you that they are mentally unstable. That is what most of them do here. Why the act has been, they have planned to carry the act. Watch that video. Take your time and watch the video. See how she smiled and see everything, the body language and everything. Then you start the, what is it called? You start the conversation with your son or with your daughter. And as you're conversing with them, you give them an eye contact. Look at them. You will know if they're happy. You know if they're trying to hide something from you. That is how you know. And the moment you continue it, it becomes a part and parcel of you. When your child is going through depression, you will easily find out. When your child is going through anything in school, you will easily find out, because most of it begins in school. Most of it begins in school. Either their peers are pressurizing them to do something they don't want to do and gives them 101 reason why they should do it. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. A lot is happening. A lot is happening. But the question is, parents, they are not paying attention. They believe they give them everything in the world, everything, all the toys, all the gadget, everything, send them to the best school. You don't even know that you are digging their grave and placing them in there. Sometimes, God bless you. God bless you, every day matters. Of course. They're bullied in school. They're bullied in school. Not everyone understands anxiety or depression. Not everyone understands when there is something wrong and why that child is isolated. Exactly. This is the point I'm trying to make. My parents knew before I started school that I was gonna have anxiety, but not the anxiety I have now. That is the truth. What is the bullied? Is it their fault that they are the way they are? Is it their fault? It's not their fault. That is why you have to create that confidence in them even before you send them out. You see it? For me, I think she's still small to understand something. Yes, 9. 9 years old. She's still a baby. She's still a baby. She's still a baby. Then we look at what our children watch. You know, there was a time I said this on my stream, but maybe people think I was talking nonsense. There was a time I said this on my stream. Be careful what your children watch. They most of the times they sexualize your children through cartoons in what they watch. I'm telling you guys. They are there to take the innocence of our children from them. It is far greater than what we think. And it will be worse. It will be worse when their innocence are stolen under our nose. It will be worse. The question is, what are we chasing? We want to give them the better life. We want to give them the best. Some of us work so many jobs. Some of us hardly have time to even eat. Some of us have time to hardly eat. Some of us have time to hardly take care of ourselves. But remember, in our ratification, they never asked you to give birth to them. You prayed to have them, and they came. So it is your priority to take care of them till they are old enough to make decisions for themselves. Even when they still make those decisions for themselves, they still need our opinion to okay it. That is just the truth, whether we like it or not. I want to thank everybody that tuned in today. I want to thank you guys. For those that are still here, I think the first person here today was Yummy Kitchen. Yummy Kitchen, thank you so much. The second person was Blue Barrel. Thank you guys for coming. Then Alicia TV was here. Then Naya Chika. Naya Chika also, thank you for the blessing. Then we had Business, and we had Everyday Matters. Denori Love, and we had a talk with Richie. And I still have some people that still admire me secretly, but they do not come in, but that's okay. So I want to thank you guys. I pray you guys are going to have a very, very good weekend. May all your wishes and expectations never be cut short. And no matter how the world is so stressful and depressing, let us still try to make a best out of it. And this is, I love you guys, and I will see you guys again by God's grace. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone.